Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For all of my returning subscribers, hello, how are you? I hope this weekend finds you well. For all of the new people who are just checking in for the first time, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, it's free. Let's get into the video. So, breaking news, Markle has been pictured with the crocodile tears. So she attended this tennis match in support of her friend, who she has supported for quite a long time, over the weekend. And photographers captured, or was it her photographers, captured her in this emotional moment. Now, a lot of people have said she's displayed more distress and sadness than when she attended the funeral of Queen Elizabeth, and I can agree more. I personally think that these tears are fake, and I also think that this is another cosplay on Diana. Now, Diana was captured by royal photographers when times with her and Charles were coming to a head, and there was a lot of issues and tensions and unhappiness in the marriage. They was both miserable, and his infidelity was getting more and more evident, his relations with Camilla, and Diana just couldn't take it, the pressure of being papped all the time, so on and so forth. I'm going to insert some images here, and they captured the moment of her crying. Meghan, we know she doesn't feel much. I mean, if she can't feel anything for her ailing father, and she didn't really care about the way she treated Prince Philip in his last years and the Queen in her last few moments on this earth, then we know that she's not really displaying true signs of distress. This article reads, an emotional Meghan Markle wiped away tears as she attended a charity tennis event with Prince Harry on Saturday in memory of her friend's late son. The Duchess of Sussex posted clips to Instagram from a moving afternoon which saw Kelly McPhee Zafan, that's her friend, and her family remember young George, who died suddenly in 2022 at the age of 9 after contracting a viral illness. So I do really commend this lady's charity. I think that it does stand for a good cause. I know that she supports a lot of women who are going through domestic violence and homelessness and the displacement of children, I believe. So she does a lot of good things. That doesn't negate the fact that Meghan Markle is a liar and a phony fake actress. And we can see her here trying to milk the moment for as much as she can. Now, at the time that Meghan was displaying these faux tears, her friend was actually on the mic giving a speech. I think she was talking about the loss of her son. And Meghan decided to take all of the attention off of her friend by displaying these faux tears. So I'm going to go back to Princess Diana. So Princess Diana was captured by royal photographers, and I'm just going to get the images up now so that you guys can go through it with me. And it was here. So in 1983, Diana broke down in tears during her 1983 Australia Royal Tour, revealing the emotional struggles and tensions with Prince Charles that were hidden behind the royal facade. And there we have the famous image. This probably is what Meghan's trying to mimic. So reports have also leaked, well, they haven't leaked, they've been blasted all over the press, that Meghan and Harry are suffering from a dead bedroom. Allegedly, Harry and Meghan are no longer intimate and haven't been since Lily was born. Reports have said that Harry's pursuing this extreme hair recouping type treatment in order to stave off his hair loss, because it's making him feel very insecure. And we know that he put this in the book, that about his hair loss and losing hair, and he's made references to this quite a few times. And he basically has been taking this treatment which has made him impotent, and that's the reason why they're no longer having any relations in the bedroom. Could her tears be due to their lack of sex life? Could it be simply due to their lack of intimacy? Could it be due to the fact that she can't seem to get it together? We know that she's been trying to relaunch her public persona, and the designer, Paolo, came forward and he basically said, I don't know her. You know, he's tried to distance his association with her, which has been a humiliating, embarrassing experience. a lot of her endeavors have been a massive flop, and she officially confirmed during her Fortune Women's Summit speech that With Love Meghan is not going to be renewed. So you can see her here, you know, she's wiping the tears away. She's looking very upset and forlorn. Harry, to the contrary, looks like he doesn't give two damns. If you look at his body language with her, he's not trying to touch her. He looks bored again, which mirrors very much the way they were displaying themselves in New York. Harry again looked disinterested. He looked very disinterested on the red carpet for Project Healthy Minds. He looked extremely bored, and he looked very disengaged and disconnected from Meghan. She also furthered that narrative with her two stories that she posted onto her own page. One with Harry kind of in the corner with a newspaper laughing, but he was keeping complete and utter distance from her. And then the second image she posted was in her Instagram story, which was kind of like a time capsule, which summarized everything that she had done over the last few days. And Harry again was very distant from her at the end of her closet as she displayed all of her wealth and her garbs and showed off about how much money she spent and all the private jets she's been jumping on and off of, despite the fact that only a few years ago Harry was preaching, and still very much is, telling us how we should stop flying all over the globe because we need to protect our ozone layer and reduce our CO2 emissions and blah blah blah. But yet again, Harry looked miserable. I'm going to put the image here. He looked very distant from Meghan. Here he looks like he's being forced. So there's more images that have popped up on social media of her hugging her friend Kelly, images of her with Kelly and her daughter, and then there's the image of her with Harry. She's displaying the toes yet again. I don't know why, but he looks uninspired. He doesn't look very interested, does he? Is this the beginning and signs of the marriage cracking up? This is the article regarding Harry's hair treatment, or his hair loss treatment, and the way in which insiders have leaked about the way in which Harry doesn't give a damn about intimacy with Meghan, because essentially they have had a dead bedroom for a long time. Prince Harry's shock how balding royals' hair treatment impotence has made absolutely no difference in marriage to Meghan Markle, as they have barely been intimate since birth of second child. Now, in all of this, the last thing that I really want to talk about is, where are the kids? She's consistently been out. I mean, we're coming up to the ending of the month here, and from September 10th, or at least September 20th, 25th, Markle has been running the streets, going to every public event. Now, I have two theories about this. Why is she no longer spending time with her kids? One reason is that Archie's getting big now, you know, and he's 6 years old, and he's getting to a point where he's possibly asking questions about his extended family. Now, in the textbook case of someone like a narcissist, Meghan doesn't want to face the reality that she is a failed parent. Not only is she a failed duchess, a failed actress, a failed Hollywood starlet actress, she's now walking into the realms and delving into the realms of being reminded of the fact that she's now a failed mother. Don't the kids deserve to go out? Don't the kids deserve to see something new? Don't they deserve to go to tennis matches? This was clearly a child-friendly event, and yet the kids are bunged up somewhere in a shoebox somewhere in their mansion in LA, never seen the light of day, with a bunch of nannies with videos of their mother reading them bedtime stories, morning stories, never bathing them. It's just weird. But all I can really say is, yet again, their body language is completely off. Harry is trying to appeal his security, the removal of his royal protection, security yet again. And with all that being said, guys, there's so much more to cover. I'll put it in a separate video. I'll be back with another one. Take care, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, guys.